Hello all, my name is Reggie and today I'll be sharing with you my February TBR. So my entire February TBR is inspired by a read-a-thon hosted by Jane over at It's Jane Lindsay, and that is the FeministLitFeb read-a-thon, in which we have some prompts, but basically the idea is to read books and make bookish content about feminism, and I'm super pumped about this read-a-thon. If you're interested in joining in the read-a-thon, I will link Jane's channel down below, as well as the link to her announcement video where she talks all about this read-a-thon. And if you will be joining, go ahead and use the hashtag FeministLitFeb. I have way too many books for this month to read that I just wanted to, so let's get into them. So the first category is read a book with a feminist protagonist, and for this I will be reading, I should have grabbed the book first, The Female of Species by Mindy McGinnis. I've heard this is a very remarkably feminist book, but also pretty intense. It is about a girl whose sister has been killed, and then she decides to go enact revenge and try to kill that person. I'm really excited to read this. I did meet Mindy McGinnis, and this book is signed, and I've just been itching to get to it, and I haven't yet, and this is the perfect excuse to finally pick it up. Category number 2 is read a work of feminist nonfiction. I have two options that are both on my iPad and the Kindle app. I'm excited to read both of them, so I am gonna try to read both of them this month. The first one is We Should All Be Feminists, and the second is Bad Feminists. So those are pretty iconic feminist books that are nonfiction that I have not read, so I'm excited to get to both of them. Category number 3 is to read a diverse feminist book, preferably own voices, and for this I will be reading I Am Malala, and I'm so excited for this. I have this again on my Kindle app and it checked out of my library, and I'm just so excited to read this because it's been something I've been meaning to read for a while. And category number 4 is to read a book by an author who either identifies as female, non-binary, or gender fluid, and a lot of, if not all of the books I'm planning to read this month could count. But for this one, I'm specifically going with Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. At the same event I met Mindy McGinnis at, Kendar Blake was there, and I have yet to read this book, but it is also feminist in its content. It is about a matriarchy where the females have to fight each other in order to win the throne, and I'm just really excited to get into this book as well. And then category 5 is to reach out to a feminist and get a book recommendation and then read that book. I got a lot of recommendations from a lot of people, and I'm hoping to read all of them eventually, a lot of them this month, but the one I'm specifically going for this category is Jane Steele. This book was recommended to me by Joss. She also talks about this book a lot, so I was meaning to get to it eventually, but as soon as she recommended it to me for this challenge, I went and tried to get it from my library, and I got the audiobook and the ebook immediately, so I'm excited to get into these. I definitely think this will be the one that satisfies this category, but I also got a lot of recommendations besides this that I hope to read. Besides the books I've already mentioned, I have a lot of books I'd still like to read over the course of this month, so I'm just going to share those with you. The first is Wolf by Ryan Groden. This is an alternative history in which the Axis powers did win the war, and every year they go on a victory tour, and there's this like motorcycle race, and our protagonist infiltrates this motorcycle race in attempts to get close to Adolf Hitler to kill him. I've just heard so much great love for the protagonist in this story, and that she is just so strong and kick butt, so I think she is definitely someone I would love to read about, especially during a month where I'm reading all about feminism and kick butt females. I'd also love to read Conan Verity this month. This is a historical fiction World War II novel. I don't know much about this story other than our main character is a pilot and her plane goes down, and it also deals with a wonderful, fabulous, beautiful female friendship from what I've been told. And then I have a couple of female-leaning graphic novels to break up my big reading this month. The first two are part of a set, and that is Persepolis Volume 1 and 2. And these compilations follow our author Marjane Satrapi as she is going through the Islamic Revolution. So she's growing up during that, and the first one is the story of a childhood, and the second book is the story of a return, and I'm just really excited to read these. I've had these for a while, and I've been meaning to read them for ages, so now again is a perfect time to do it. And I know there's a sticker on this, but it's difficult to take off stickers sometimes, so we're just gonna ignore it. Fun Home is a graphic memoir about Alison Bechdel's relationship with her father, and this has been turned into a musical, which I haven't listened to the music for Fun Home yet because I wanted to read the content first, so I'm excited to finally read this so I can finally listen to the musical, and also because it sounds fabulous. I also have an e-arc that I got from NetGalley and the publisher that is a YA series of essays, I believe, and it is called Here We Are, Feminism for the Real World, and it is edited by Kelly Jensen. So I'm really excited to read that this month as well. So that was a lot of books. Will I read them all? Hopefully, but probably not. But I'm excited anyways to read just a bunch of fantastic kick butt, female empowering books. Here they all are, except for the ones that I will be reading in audiobook or ebook format. I'm excited to read all of these books that have been sitting on my shelf for a bit and that just need some love. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you should give this video a thumbs up. You should also go ahead and comment down below and let me know if you'll be participating in this readathon. I hope you will be because I'm super excited for it. And subscribe if you haven't already because that always makes my day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!